Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Friday, where every Friday I post a new video. In today's video I am going to be showing you how I made well, not exactly the gnome, but the toilet that my gnome is sitting on. As you can see, I made a toilet and I put my gnome sitting on it. Now, I've already did a video where I made the gnome, and I was asked to do the video of how I made the toilet that my gnome is sitting on. Now, so I'm going to go ahead and do the toilet that the gnome is sitting on that you see here. I'm going to go ahead and do the toilet part of this, and also the tissue paper that's on the back of my toilet. Now, what you're going to need for this is you're going to basically need some scrap wood. And I have a piece of wood here, and I went ahead and cut out some of my pieces that I'm going to use for the toilet, but I'm going to go ahead and sketch it out, draw out the shapes that y'all are going to need on here, and then just cut everything out. So what you're going to need is scrap wood, hot glue, glue sticks, or you can use wood glue, but for the video I am going to be using hot glue. And yeah, and that's basically it. You're going to need a piece of a toilet paper roll, and you're also going to need a sheet of toilet paper. So yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and get into the video. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera now so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I got my camera turned down. And basically what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and sketch the seat of the toilet, the back of the toilet, and the little base that the toilet actually sits on. So all we're going to do is just going to take your wood, your pencil, and you're just going to go ahead and roughly, it does not have to be perfect, and you're just going to roughly sketch out the shape of your toilet. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just going ahead and shaping the base of the toilet, and then you're just going to put a little circle right in the middle, like this. And then we're going to do the lid, which is the back of the toilet. So I'm just going to go ahead and sketch that. And you're just going to make a line. That's it for that. And then we're going to go ahead and do the back, you know, of the toilet, where the toilet bowl, or what is it called? The base, the back of the toilet that holds the water, that rests on. So basically what we're going to do for that is we're just going to go and draw like a olive shape or an egg shape, or whichever you prefer to call it. And we're just going to go around like this. And then you're just going to draw around the end, and you're going to curve it like that. And you're also going to put a hole in the middle of this, like that. You're going to have two of these because one of them is going to be the base. So you're going to have two of these. You're going to have two of these. You're just going to have one of these. And then we're going to draw the shape of the toilet that where we actually start putting everything together. So you're just going to come in like this. You're just going to go down. And you're going to come out. And you're going to connect it. And these are the basic shapes that you're going to need for your toilet. And once you get all of this sketched out, you're going to go ahead and cut everything out. And I'm just going to set that to the side because I've already went ahead and cut everything out. So for the circled part, which is this is the seat. So you're going to need two of these. I have two. So you're going to need two of those. And then you're going to need your base. And you're going to need four of these. And there are 2.5 inches across and 3 inches long ways. So 2.5 inches across and 3 inches long ways. And you're going to need 4 of those. All of those are going to be the same. And then for the seat that we have here, it's 2.5 inches this way, 3 inches this way. It's going to be the same for the base. So we got that. And now we're just going to go ahead and put everything together. So this is going to be the base of our toilet. And you're just going to take your 4 pieces like this, and we're just going to go ahead and put some hot glue on there. And we're just going to go ahead and stick everything together, just like this. And the only reason that, like I said, that I would normally use wood glue, but for the video I use hot glue, because hot glue dries much faster than the actual wood glue itself. And for the video purpose, I need everything to be like dry now. So basically all I'm doing is just going to go ahead and glue this in place. Make sure those are good and tight. So we're just going to put a little bit of hot glue across here. And we're just going to put a little more on this one. And we're just going to go ahead and line this up. And here, you're just going to make, all you're doing is making a little box. And we're just going to turn this around. And we're just going to glue this in place, just like this. Let me see. So, I'm going to grab a glue stick. And we're just going to go ahead and put some hot glue across the bottom. And you want to use a generous amount of glue. And we're just going to go ahead and you're just going to stick this right here, just like that. Slide it over a little. And this is what we have so far. So now that we have that done, we're going to go ahead and you're going to take this part and you're going to glue this down on top. So we're just going to stick this down here like this and slide it back a little. So slide that back, just like this. I do not like those little strands of glue. Oh, it's the worst. Just going to add a little more glue, just to make sure we got everything secured. So now that we have that, we're going to go ahead, and I want this to stay down for me, but it does not seem to want to cooperate. Okay, so now we have that. I'm going to clean up some of. Now you're going to take your base And you're going to put this on top. And then we have another one that's going to go on top of that one. And I'm just going to turn them around to see which one I want to go first. So I am going to glue it on this way. So first I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue right on the base of this, right on the outside, just like this. We're going to go ahead and stick this directly on top. Going to grab another glue stick. Now I'm going to put some hot glue on the back, just around the base of it. Like that. And you're just going to go right ahead and stick this right on top. Just like this. And as you can see, there's the hole on the inside. And I'm trying to get rid of some of the glue strands. Alright, so now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and glue these in place. So we're just going to put a little bit of hot glue right on the back, just like this. And we're just going to stick that right there, just like this. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just going to put some hot glue on here. We're just going to go ahead and we're just going to stick this right back here, just like this. Hot glue dries so fast that you have to be extremely quick with it to keep it from drying up on you. But the good thing about hot glue drying to wood, it scrapes right off. So let's try this again. I'm just going to scrape off some of this extra wood. And then we're going to go ahead and stick this back in place. So we're just going to go ahead, put some hot glue down on here. Really quick. We're just going to stick it into place. So there we have that. So now that we have those stuck in place like this, I didn't forget to mention, but you're going to need a piece of cardboard. And we're just going to go ahead and cut a little bit off. You can also use a popsicle stick if you soak it in water to make it like flexible so it can bend. Let's see how. Okay, so once you get your cardboard cut, you're just going to let's see. You're just going to bend it at an angle like this. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this back here just like this. So it's going to look like that back there. And I kind of could have made my cardboard a little bit wider, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and grabbed a bigger piece of cardboard, and I went ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in through here, just like that. And then you're going to glue that in place, and then you can just go ahead and paint everything. And I'm just going to put a little more glue down, just like that. And I'm just going to hold this here for a minute. Let me move this light just a little bit so y'all can, hopefully this helps. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and I think I might need this light just a little. Okay. Alright, so here is our toilet so far. Now, what we're going to do now is I took a 2x4, and this is going to be the tank. I took 2x4, let me see, and what I did was, it is 3.5 inches. See if you can see this. It's 3.5 inches this way, and it's 5 inches this way. So it's 3.5 inches long ways, and then up this way. It's 3 inches. Oh, all right, let me turn this around. So it's 5 inches, as you can see right here, 5 inches this way, or this way, and it's 3.5 inches this way. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your tank, and you're just going to stick that to the back like this. And we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue on it. So I'm putting some hot glue on the base. And we're just going to put a little bit of hot glue on here also. It's just going to hold everything in place. So we're just going to stick this, and let me put a little bit of hot glue down through here, right across here. So we're going to go ahead and pop this on. And we're just going to hold this here and let everything dry. I have to glue that in. I got to grab another glue stick. And that piece, this piece that just came out, it came out because I didn't glue it in. But I'm going to go ahead and add some hot glue right to the top. Stick this down here, on here. And we're just going to have to hold here just to give this glue a little time to dry, because I used a good amount of it. But while I'm holding that there, I'm just going to go ahead and stick this right back in the back. And we're just going to use a little bit of hot glue. I want this stick. I guess the more hot glue you use, the longer it takes to actually dry. Okay, so now I'm going to continue to hold this down while I let this seat dry, because I did use a little bit of more glue than I expected. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick this in the back. I'm just going to turn it this way. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this back here. And I'm just going to grab some hot glue. And I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue right on here. And I'm going to have to make some adjustments to the back. That way I make sure that I get everything enclosed. But yeah. So we got that stuck in the back. And here we have pretty much our toilet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the seat, or the lid, and we're just going to put a little bit of hot glue on the lid. And the lid is 2.5 inches this way and 3.5 inches this way. So we're just going to put a little bit of hot glue. We're putting a little bit of hot glue on the lid. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this right on here. Going to give this a quick push over. Put a little bit of hot glue right on the back. And then we're just going to stick it into place. Hold that for a minute. Let that dry. And all I'm doing is scraping up the extra hot glue and trying to get rid of glue strings. If y'all know a way to get rid of glue stains, please let me know. Or glue strings, please let me know in the comment box below. I've been trying and trying, and so far I have not met a solution that's going to let me get rid of them. So this is our toilet. Last thing, what we have to do next is I gotta find my handle because I had one, but where did it go? So we have our handle here, and all I did was drew this on a piece of wood and very carefully cut it out. And so I'm gonna lay my toilet down, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue right on this little handle, and I'm just gonna stick that right here. And there is our toilet. I'm still learning how to use my saw, so my holes are not quite perfect, but once you set your gnome on it, that's not going to be seen anyway. So here it is from the front. Here it is from the side and the back. Now, if you want to make a roll of toilet paper, all I'm going to do is I have my 2 sheets of toilet paper here, and all I'm going to do is take a piece of my toilet paper roll, I'm just going to roll this up. I'm just rolling it. And I'm just going to tuck it in. Maybe. Let's grab another piece. So, once again, we're just going to roll like so. I don't like this piece. Alright, I'm put a little bit of hot glue here just to hold that. And be very careful that you don't burn your fingers because I've already done that. Like just recently. So I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to stick this in here and just to give it a little bit of pressure to hold it while I move to the next step. Now I'm just going to cut this down a little, so I'm just going to cut it here. But that's still a little tall for me, so I'm going to cut up a little more. And this is what we end up with, a little roll like this. So I am going to take my toilet paper and I'm just going to fold it over. And I'm just going to continue to fold like this. Now we're just going to go ahead, take that. I'm going to put a little hot glue on it. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this on just like this. And I'm going to continue just to wrap this around just like this. And I'm just going to use a little hot glue here just to hold everything into place. Just going to clean up my edges a little bit. And here we have our little roll of toilet paper. And just going to set that up on the back of the toilet, just like this. And there we have it. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here. And we're just going to go ahead and stick that into place. Now, only thing that's left to do is to paint your toilet. And if you choose to paint it, you can paint it white, the standard color of a toilet. So, and here it is, all finished. Let's turn this a little bit so hopefully y'all can see. Here it goes. And like I said, there is a hole in the middle, but if you choose to put a gnome on it, like I said, mine's is not, I'm still learning how to use my saw, so mine's is not perfectly cut. But once you set your gnome on the toilet, you can't really tell that the hole is not perfect anyway. So yeah, and this is what they look like. So my question for you is, if you want to see me, even though I've done a video of me making the gnome, and now I just did one of me doing the toilet. If you want to see me put the gnome onto the toilet and how I made the legs and stuff, bend them, and how I did all of this, just let me know in the comment box below, and I will be more than happy to show y'all how I did this. And once again, here it is. So here we have our little toilet. I think it came out pretty cute. Little toilet paper. So here it is. So yeah, if you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. Please feel free to share this video with your family and friends. And if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. And yeah, and set your post notifications so every time I post a video, you'll be notified so you won't miss out. And I post every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fridays is can be kind of iffy. It depends on what I have going on. But yeah. So yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that like button and let me know. And like I said, if you want to see me do this little gnome and stick him on the toilet, let me know in the comment box below, because I will be more than happy to do that for y'all. To me, y'all are not just subscribers. We are all family now. So yeah, you guys are my family, my YouTube family. So yeah, thanks for that. And yeah, so once again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos, and I hope you all have a very nice day. Bye.